Yeah,
Okay, guys, we're back, and we're back with die roll. It's not it's not Pablo Rossi anymore, but maybe but I don't think so.
no, there's Henning Beywl and Julian Ittig, or Julian rather, and Julian is playing Elves, which
Okay.
I'm curious to see, and we don't know what his opponent is up for yet, but we will see soon.
Sure. Maybe something spicy. You said it
I
was
hope
something
so.
spicy. I believe in you this way that it has to be something spicy.
I hope so. I hope so.
Okay. No. Okay, I did
So
something
let's.
wrong.
Did
Let's
you?
retry. Yeah.
Ah, there's still Pablo Rossi. Yeah.
And this is not Pablo Rossi. It is Henning Beywl.
Yeah.
And we don't know what he is playing.
No,
Okay.
not yet. But we will see.
It is right like this. Or Julian is the guy on the
Yeah.
right side. I hope
the
so.
left side looks like this could be the Elves deck.
Okay.
Actually.
Okay. We have to change this, but we will do it.
Maybe it's an Elves mirror match. So hold on a sec.
No, I don't think so.
No. I saw like 3 Elves decks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wait. We'll wait.
Yeah.
Okay. One of the two guys is playing elves. That we are sure about this.
Yeah. We have seen the hand and it looks
The other
like
guy
a regular Elves deck.
is mulliganing, I think.
Yeah.
because- Or the other guy is really fast at drawing.
No,
That's
no.
the other option.
It's mulligan to 6
Okay, it's a mulligan.
for.
Let's see. Doesn't work like this.
Show us. Scry. That was a
Island.
Tower of Industry. So this is
that's
Affinity.
artifact-
so-
Affinity, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you can switch the names. And then
Just a second.
Henning Beywl with Affinity. Yeah, this is classic Affinity.
Okay.
Yeah, game 1 will not be that interactive. It will be a race. And the Affinity player won the die roll, but he has also mulligan to 6, so looks like a fair fight. And Welding Jar looks like another mulligan in this matchup, because it doesn't do much except
There
for
we are.
pumping the plating.
Or just a chump block, which
Yeah,
you-
it's
or
not
better, it's a
not
random
that
block.
common,
Yeah, it's
but-
not great.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a nice
actually good.
start.
Yeah, it is. So
That's
that'll be
really
5 damage. Yeah,
Yeah, it goes for 5.
pretty good. Pretty good. Turn 2.
Yeah, and the problem, Nexus is a real problem for the no interaction deck.
Yeah. There's not a whole lot Elves can do about a Nexus.
Against a flyer, and the last card in his hand is a Ravager. It's
Yeah.
pretty an insane hand for 6 cards, I would
Yeah.
say.
Still, Ravager and plating doesn't work that well together.
Yeah, there are. One can substitute the other one
Yeah.
a lot of times.
Yeah, but
The hand of the elf deck is not bad.
yeah.
The question is if it is fast enough to react, and the question is
Okay, he also has the 2/2 that makes
Yeah.
it 2/2. He should have played this one, I feel.
yeah, because he has double Chord of Calling.
Yeah, and he could
This way-
fetch. He could fetch the Heritage Druid too.
And he had already 4 mana for the company. This way, I don't see why you should play the Llanowar Elf.
Yeah,
I don't see that.
we'll see.
But let's see if he has something on the list that is spicy against Affinity. No, he has no Reclamation Sage in the main deck.
He has Shaman of the Pack, which could turn the race somewhat in his favor, but I
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
the
it's
Affinity draw is just way too explosive too.
yeah. Now it's 7 damage.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah. And he drew Mountain this way. It's
it's
7.
it's 8 even if you activate the Nexus.
No, it's 7 with the Nexus.
You
I
already
talked
can.
about it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, right. You're right.
It's 7. He goes to 8, and the turn after, if he draws an artifact, he is dead.
Yeah,
It feels like the best way to go.
yeah, probably.
No,
I wonder if it was right to attack for damage instead of poison. I feel like maybe you just should have attacked for 6 poison into the air.
no.
Because now if he draws a land, he's not lethal yet.
Yeah, oh, yeah, he was not lethal with.
So maybe that's why.
Yeah, I can
So-
see that. I can see that.
But yeah, it's like mountain is probably the only basic land,
Yeah,
and
and
all the non-basic lands
our damage spells. Our
Ye-
Galvanic Blast.
There's also an island in his
Opal.
deck.
No, Opal and
The se-
Island are the.
No, the opal works because you can sack the old opal to Ravager and then
Yeah,
like
one
sack the
more.
Ravager.
Yeah, it's exactly. Yeah, you're right.
So Island
Uh,
and Glimmer Void are the only cards.
Island, Grimmelwood. Yeah.
Spire of Industry as well.
Spire of Industry.
Yeah, there's somewhat
really
like
small
6 cards,
chance,
but
Yeah, Elf deck has no way to interact with this. This way, it's just a matter of affinity bricking and elves being fast enough to make this brick good for him,
Yeah.
to make it lethal in the next turn. But I feel also that he will not be lethal on the next turn.
yeah, let's see what Collected Company brings us here. I see a lot of
Yeah,
lands.
he has 2 elves.
But
The
not-
2/2 that puts a 1/1 and the other one. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good for making a chart of going for 1 for
Yeah,
another elf.
he can get the Heritage Druid to maybe do something next turn, but there will probably not be a next turn
okay.
for him.
He remembered the token. I was like, whoa, where is the token? Yeah, I feel now it's a matter about the Glimmervoid, the island, but still, I don't feel like he can win the turn after. It is kind of impossible.
Yeah, maybe he can with double like Shaman of the Pack, but
He has no shaman in his hand.
yeah, but he has double cord. But yeah,
No, it's a little bit ambitious.
yeah, I know.
You know, you need 6 pieces, and he
You
he has 8 things on the board.
Yeah,
he
and he
needs
needs-
12. He needs 11 because one
What?
is the pact.
Wait, what did he draw? What did Henning draw now?
What is happening?
I'm not too sure about that. Or is it still a,
Oh, he is counting if he has to block.
but he
No, yeah, he is count.
probably should block, I feel, because the block is free. And then you just feed the thing to the Ravager and then you sack the Ravager. Yeah.
I think
Yeah, and losing the elf here
makes no,
doesn't.
no difference. I don't think he has charred for Ornithopter. Yeah,
Yeah, and that's lethal.
that's little. Yeah, it was just a spell for 4 mana or a land, but he has no spells for 4 mana, no Karn in the deck.
Now
That's
the
right.
interesting part is what's in the sideboard of the Elves deck.
Yep.
And we have 2 Fracturing Gust, which he will bring in. There's 2 Reclamation Sage, which he will bring in.
But the Affinity deck has a really good sideboard against elves.
Tell me.
He has 1 Girapur Ether Grid, and that's something that they always have in the list. It's
Yeah.
more against Stony Silence, but it's great against elves, obviously.
Yeah.
But he has double Whip Flare.
Wow.
And Whip Flare is kind of a beating for an elf deck, I would
Oh
say.
yeah. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. So the Elves deck has also Abrupt Decay, which it will bring in.
Yeah. Fracturing Gust will be
Yeah,
great.
and Maelstrom Pulse. So there's
Maelstrom Pulse is really slow.
Yeah, but he
I think
needs
you need it-
solutions to the important pieces.
I feel like I'm not sure you want to bring in Maelstrom Pulse.
If you bring in Heritage, the
No, my
Reclamation Sage-
my talks about it is on the play. I would like to be a little bit more the guy that tries to be able to make a race. And on the draw, I would side in the Maelstrom Pulse because I feel like I'm not able to make a race. I feel like on the play you can make a race with an elf deck. I feel on the draw it's kind of impossible. This way,
Yeah.
using 3 mana to remove a card that maybe did already some of the work, because Affinity is kind of good at doing a lot of damage with the cranial plating and just making something anyways, or Ravager is also not a great target.
Yeah, but sometimes the Affinity deck just
Breaks.
has
Just
or
one
just
offensive
draws
card,
like
yeah.
1 or 2 really
Yeah, if you draw like
really good
Mammonite
spells.
and
Yeah.
cards like this that do nothing, and you don't draw the really important pieces like the Master of Ethereum.
Yeah, if you don't draw the Haymakers in Affinity, and some you also board in some removal for Affinity based cards, so I think I would bring in the pools no matter what.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
I would not, because I feel like the plan of Elves is kind of playing by itself, and I feel taking out too many pieces in a deck where you want to play by yourself, it makes Collected Company a lot worse. That is the best card of your deck. It makes Chart of Calling a lot worse.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I understand your point, but I'm not sure about it.
I also do think that he will sideboard out some Court of Callings.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
so that's
he
not
needs to.
Yeah, that's not a valid point then.
No, it's a valid point, because he will side some out, but he will not side out with 4.
I'm not too sure about that actually. I think he just.
I think Chart of Calling is great when you have Reclamation Sage in your deck.
Yeah, that's true.
No, it's for me it's a lot better than Maelstrom Pulse.
But it depends on your plan. If your plan is to raise, then you will not want to play Court of Calling for Reclamation Sage. If your plan is to disrupt and...
No, the problem for me with Elves is a little bit the same problem that you have in Affinity. You have a plan where you have some key pieces that will affect a lot your plan. And also in the Elf deck has some key pieces and a lot of random dudes on the board. And I feel like that's
true, but at least in the Elves decks, the random dudes are like Mana Elves and 2/2s, and in Affinity, there's like the O2 Topters and Memnites and Strain. Yeah, the little manlands.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that the matchup is much more interesting with Elves being on the play. But this looks like a hand without too many lands, so...
Yeah, but he has 2 elves, 2 lands, and one mana elf.
I didn't
the
see
hand is really good, I think.
Yeah, I haven't seen the forest.
The problem is if he has Galvanic Blast or Whip Flare with this hand, because if he has Whip Flare, the elf player will play the Archdruid the next turn, and if he has Whip Flare, it feels like the game is kind of over.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, but if he has not...
Yeah. No, the hand is great.
The hand is good. But the Affinity player isn't doing that much. I mean, it's an explosive turn 1, but it's missing a plating.
It's on turn 2 you play the plating.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see.
Just saw
land.
I just saw some more lands in his hand.
Yeah?
So, yeah. Not sure what to expect, but if you don't have too much interaction and no plating, I think that looks good for the Elves deck this time.
Ooh, something is coming. But
why did you pack the Vault Scourge? That looks much better.
It's a little bit better, yeah.
And now you can tap the Overseer for some more business.
Oh wow. That's really good.
That's a key part of this turn.
It's a tempo play, because you are bringing a lot of things on the board and taking out the best card here.
And the Overseer just brings a new mini game to them, to the whole thing.
Yeah.
But the Elves player has Collected Company, right? Or is it just a court?
No,
court
it's a court.
To Archdruid.
I think he has to play another Archdruid and attack with a elf, probably.
What do you? Yeah. That seems like
and
the
then
play.
pass the turn and see.
Yeah. He tries to preserve his life total.
That makes no
By not-
difference.
Yeah, but
I think you
maybe,
need to fetch that fetch.
Yeah, I know, but maybe the point is that he wants black mana, so you
Oh,
save
yeah.
2 points
Yeah.
of damage by not dealing 2.
Yeah, but I would not take 2 damage. I would take a forest probably. I think the 2 damage that you are missing now could also be important.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not sure about the display.
Yeah, that's true. His main plan is playing the corded yeah. I don't know.
I don't think you will search Shaman of the Pact in this matchup. I don't feel like this is the card that will turn around things. It could turn around things, obviously, but with Azuri already in your hand,
Yeah,
taking
it
something
will
else, it's better.
That's true.
Okay.
So there's 1 card left in Henning's hand.
And he tapped the Ornithopter.
Wow, okay. So that's going to be GG, I guess.
Yeah, but I don't understand.
Why?
Why did he?
Maybe he drew it, or what?
Oh, he wants to animate anyways. Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Okay. No, I was not sure because
tapped
why
the
he had
Wall
tapped the
Scourge?
Ornithopter. He cast the Wall Scourge this turn, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I was not sure about that. But yeah, he has the Nexus to pump this way.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah. And now it's just Fracturing Gust or go home.
Yeah, it seems
For the
so.
Elves player?
It seems so.
The question is, does he even survive the next turn? Because
Yeah,
the Affinity player will be.
I feel
it will be dealing some. Yeah, not lethal.
I
but
feel the
close to.
Elves player had a really strong hand, but the Affinity player had an insane hand.
Yeah.
Let's speak about that. Was the thing we were saying before. I feel like if he had like Reclamation Sage on the Overseer, the game had to go a lot longer.
Yeah.
And that was like taking out the key part of your opponent. In this case, was more important than try to make your plan, because trying to make your plan was a tempo loss of a lot.
Yeah.
Lot of tempo and
Killing the Archdruids there was just an insane tempo play.
yeah, I feel like, sorry.
The Affinity draw just had everything it needed, like some Affinity pieces, an enabler, and something to just kill your opponent's stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was why I said yeah. If he had an answer to Overseer, it could be a game, because he has still a lot of stuff in his hand. Not great stuff at the moment, but stuff.
Now he has like 2 chords which don't
Yeah.
do anything. He has an Azuri which doesn't do anything, and an Elite which doesn't do anything as well.
That plays makes no sense.
Yeah, but it doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
no, it makes no doesn't matters.
Yeah.
But still,
Yeah.
still, I think he was like, okay, I
Yeah,
concede.
whatever.
yeah, whatever.
Somewhat. Yeah, this is why Affinity is just still such a good deck.
Yeah.
Because if you come to a tournament not being prepared for Affinity, you just lose against it.
Yeah, but I have to say something. This elf deck was really prepared for Affinity. He
Was
had
it?
2 Decays, 2 Fracturing Gust, 2 Reclamation Sage. Feels like a good number to cards to bring in against
Yeah,
Affinity.
that's true. Maybe the matchup is just not that good.
I think it's strange that the Affinity deck has double Whiffler, and maybe it's because of humans.
Probably, yeah.
And this has made the elf deck come out in a really bad position, because Whiffler is just insane against elves. I had this play experience where my opponent played Whiffler with Affinity, and it's always like really annoying,
Yeah.
I would say.
yeah, of course, with players. A very good card in the right metagame.
He's at the 8. Yeah.
Yeah, he will not
It's
survive
game.
next turn. But yeah, let's switch to the other table.
Yeah, I would
Give us
say-
some more interesting interactive magic.
yeah, that was kind of interactive, because the rate
Ah,
We got the two new deck lists.
we have jumped against humans.